Hello and welcome in the 6th episode of SafarWithSameer. How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing great. आजको हाम्रो episode is going to be a little different than usual as हाम्रो यो episode चाहिँ more likely will be in English. I hope you're going to love it. अनि आजको हाम्रो guest, I don't know how to designate him because he works in so many diverse fields. He is a pilot, he is an actor, he is a singer, he is a social worker, so many more. So I would like to call him Captain Vijay Lama in the house. And hold on, if you have not subscribed us yet, it's time. Right down here, please do subscribe us and hit that bell icon so our video come in your screen as soon as we upload it. The other thing is, if you're the listener, you don't like to watch video and you'd rather listen, we are also available in Spotify. Spotify ma janus, Suffer with Sameer type garnus. There you will find us and all our episode.
The day I was born, I became Vijay.
Right.
I got Vijay Prapti once. The day you are born, you are already a victor. Because you are the only one, that little stuff, that gets to the womb of the mother. Mm-hmm. Why do you want to be a loser by saying, I don't have time? People like to live in the world of fantasy, one. At the same time, they want to live in the world of complaints only. Stop complaining. But you, Samir Sarma, you are the only one piece in this universe.
That's
so
true.
Why should you be a loser?
Right. I hope you're gonna love this video. Once again, don't forget to subscribe us. I'll take you directly to Captain Vijay Lama now. Welcome to Suffer with Sameer. This actually your program is Suffer with Sameer. So we're just gonna talk about the suffer of your life with Sameer.
What's it? Suffer in Nepali or suffer?
Suffer in Nepali, yeah. Suffer
Okay.
with Sameer.
Okay,
So,
thanks.
Your
Samir.
journey of your life,
My journey into life with Samir. Okay.
Exactly. So as you are in dress, you're ready to go.
I had tough time. Sometimes it's very difficult to manage my time. But when I want to do something, it's just like saying in Nepali, "Khane mukhla jungale chhaidhaina." So you just manage your time. And I have managed. I have a flight.
Yeah, you have a
I have
flight.
a check flight. I'm an instructor pilot in Airbus 330. I do a lot of training flights, check flights. Okay. So basically, I'm doing some checks today.
Okay. I just want to ask you, एउटा कुरा चाहिँ दाइलाई म सोधिहालौँ, like हुन्छ नि, I was curious that how do you manage your time? Like
It's all in the mind. Stop being a liar. We tend to lie a lot.
right,
Human beings tend to lie a lot. Animals don't lie because they don't have that wisdom. You know?
right,
But they have that feelings, they have the emotions. But then they cannot be controlled, through all these lies. As for human beings, we can lie, we do a lot of things, which actually we are lying to ourselves.
right.
86,400 seconds per 24 hour or per one day, that's more than enough. How long have I been talking to you? Probably about 25 seconds. I've already covered so much.
Right, you did, yeah. But does it not sound really impossible for the normal people what you're doing? You're a pilot.
I'm a normal person, just like you.
Would you like to call
So
yourself?
everybody is a normal human being.
Yeah, but
They don't have any abnormalities also. Even these days, you are not allowed to call anybody handicapped. They're
Of course.
especially able. Supposing somebody loses their eyesight, they don't have an eyesight, right? You don't call them blind.
no.
They're especially able. Their hearing senses, their feels, touch,
Right.
everything is extra. So they can understand. They have their own life. Those who are mute, you can call them deaf,
Right.
okay? And with those who can't hear and talk, they have a beautiful silent world.
Right.
You see, so everyone is normal. The day you are born, you're a normal person. You're not an abnormal person. You come to this life.
Right.
It's just that we don't know how to recognize ourselves.
That's true.
Yeah.
But like where I'm coming from is people work in 8 hours and they are doing some side hustle. उनीहरूको लागि, they are freaking out already. Oh my God, I'm doing so much.
Why?
But you are an actor. You're a singer. You do a show. Basically you
I
fly planes and
I do social services. I
Right.
do a lot of things. Why not?
How do you manage
It's
your
one
time?
life to live. The day I was born, I became Vijay.
Right.
I got Vijay Prapti once. The day you are born, you are already a victor. Because you are the only one, that little stuff, that gets to the womb of the mother.
Mm-hmm.
Out of that millions, okay? They said. And when you are that one little stuff that goes and sets as a child,
Right.
that is a victory.
Mm-hmm.
So when you come out, you are already a victor. Why do you want to be a loser by saying, I don't have time, People like to live in the world of fantasy, one. And at the same time, they want to live in the world of complaints only. Stop complaining.
That's true.
Make time.
I've seen a lot
There's
of
enough
people.
time.
I've seen a lot of people who like to complain all the time, and yeah, just like you said.
Only losers do that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Winners don't do
I
that.
couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
But I really like your time management is commendable. It's like
I've done masters.
yeah.
No, PhD in time management. Yeah, through my mind.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
You know your journey when you're very young and you're in America and then up to here right now.
You want me to touch on the American part, okay? Let me just go through it. It's amazing.
A little bit.
When I left in the early 80s for my training, I needed to go to Texas, Fort Worth,
Mhm.
Pegasus Aeronautical Center. I left this country with only $150 in hand.
Wow.
I had a check of $6,000, which was given by Jesuit Society, but not free, of course.
Right.
They needed their funds were here. My father actually gave equivalent Nepali here.
Mhm.
Then we went. I went there, but I was not even sure if that check was good.
Valid or not, right?
Yeah. So I went just with $150.
Wow.
Amazing, right?
Yeah, well,
To become a flyer. And well, I went there, I became a pilot, I did my training, I worked, I earned, I brought some money back also. And look, since then it's nearly 4 decades,
Mhm.
I'm here still flying actively.
Right.
As an instructor pilot for Airbus 330, check pilot also.
One more thing I've noticed, like I've more to airline I was flying when you were the captain.
Oh, okay.
And I think Nepali, especially, Nepali people are like, when it's Vijay Lama in the house, like they are worry free.
Yeah, thank you so much for that.
Yeah,
trust.
no, I mean,
but everybody's good. I'm telling you, they all are good flyers there. Of course, I am in constant touch with the people through my social media, through my work, my various different areas that I touch. I know.
Mhm.
So perhaps when you see something, seeing is believing. So they have been seeing me a lot in their life through television, through movies, through everything.
Right.
Sports, and with that belief, you gain confidence in life. It's their confidence. It's not me being confident. It's their confidence in me. I know.
That, of course. So, I wanted to ask you, कि there are hundreds of thousands of Vijay Lama out there who are complaining right now. What do you want to tell them?
Tell them, be like me, think positive. I'm one person, even in the midst of all negativities and negative environment, negative people,
Right.
I look for the positive stuff. If I find somebody, let's talk about a burglar.
Mhm.
You catch them, everybody start beating them, hitting them. I said, I don't do that.
Right.
It's their profession, man. At least this person, this girl or this boy is burgling to keep himself safe or herself safe,
Right.
and keep fulfill, and then they fulfill the needs of their family. Okay,
Right.
that's what it's learned to do.
So, basically,
So I take on that part. I talk to them.
Mhm.
I still remember I was a very small guy, young guy, not even about probably around 16, not even 16, 13 or 14 years old. We had burglary at home. My father had caught a couple of them, but all of them ran and one guy got caught. Then really woke up, and when police came in, they started. I said, don't hit him.
Right.
He was already scared.
Mhm.
It was during winter time. He was shivering like that,
Right.
And I was a small young guy, and then I said, stop scolding. Yeah, I've already hit him.
Mhm.
He's always scared.
Right.
And he could not speak. I said, Kina choreko no? Khanu pugena ra? Gharma koi chaina? No, chaina. I was very young, you see.
Mhm.
He was being taken to school at night. I just went inside, got my shawl and just put it on him and sent him. Everybody cried seeing my gesture,
Right.
So why did I say, why not? I'm feeling cold. He's going to feel cold. They're going to do something. I told the cops, so don't hit him. I'm different in that way.
Right.
So I want everybody to think that they are different. There are hundreds of thousands of Samir Sharma, okay, that name. But you, Samir Sharma, you are the only one piece in this universe.
That's
So
true.
why should you be a loser?
Right. That's awesome. Actually, I can relate myself a little bit. दाइले त्यो भन्दै गर्दाखेरि मलाई पनि कसैले केही गर्दैछ भने they are at least doing something. it's
Or
always better.
convince गर्ने, counsel गर्ने, don't do this. When
Right.
you're doing this, you're hurting somebody else.
Exactly, yeah.
You don't have to hurt, you don't have to cheat, you don't have to take away from others to be successful in life,
Right.
Do your bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do your best. God will do the rest, you see.
That's it, yeah. I mean, people, when they are really complaining a lot, they're wasting their time in complaint.
They are wasting their
you'll-
energy.
Exactly, you'll never see them progressing in life.
Let me put this very simple, okay, Sameer? You are only what you think of yourself as what you are.
Right.
You're not more than what you think you are.
Correct.
So why do you want to be a miser
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to thinking about you, yourself, and your career and your life?
Right?
I always say, you want to earn something, you tell people you want to earn trillions of dollars.
Correct.
And you'll end up earning maybe $1 billion, maybe $1 million.
You're still better
But
off.
if you start saying, I'm going to earn 100 rupees, 200 rupees, this guy will end up earning nothing.
Correct.
You demean yourself. We demean ourselves. We just kick our butts and push ourselves into a cocoon.
Right.
And you only want sympathy. You want to empathize yourself, which
Mm.
is wrong. पढाइले ल्याउँदैन यो.
Right.
It's wisdom. with
मलाई पनि
time.
जहिले यही लाग्छ that you learn so much when you get
There's
out
no
of the school.
ending to learning.
Right. Always.
So,
I feel like if I don't learn anything today, like which I'm learning today, but if I don't learn anything a day, I feel like that day is a waste.
so all those complainers, I say, change your attitude.
Correct.
Change your attitude, guys, girls.
Change your attitude.
Change your attitude. Attitude can break or make, And attitude is directly related to your mind. Mind is a very powerful tool. It can make you or break you. Choice is yours. For everything, the choice is yours. I normally don't come for podcasts. I'm a presenter myself.
Uh-huh.
So sometimes it's very difficult. I tend to talk, maybe.
Right.
My pointers are very different. But I chose to be here. Regina, she knew me. She calls me uncle. Uncle, yes, those houses are fine. But I need to know.
Right.
I'm only here by my choice.
Correct.
You are chore only because you are a chore by your choice.
Right.
You are a daka only, you are a daka by your
By your
choice.
choice.
You are a murderer only because you are a murderer by your choice. And I'm a Biman Chalak, Airbus 330 instructor. It's my choice.
Right.
Other friends of mine didn't do it. And I'm still acting in movies. I have new movie coming, Eklo and Last Run, It's my choice. I made my time. So everything you want to do in life, you have to understand it's all about management. You talk about all this MBA, BBA. What is that, man? You talk about management there. Talk
Right.
about time management. Then all these things will fall in one place.
Right.
It's a cup of tea. You want to have a cup of tea with sugar in it, milk in it, everything, you get it.
Right.
You want to have a soup. You want Manchurian soup, or you want wonton soup, or you want dal soup. Choice is yours.
Yours, right.
But that goes in your mouth.
I can see a lot of spirituality inside you.
I
I can feel that vibe.
Bharkar puja pani गर्छ, गाडी puja.
So are you a spiritual person or you're
Very.
religious?
I don't know what you mean by spiritual and religious, I am what? I am simple as that. I believe in doing good. If that is spirituality, that is good.
I would call
If
that more.
it's that religious stuff, good. There's there's not one religion which tells you or teaches you to cheat, do bad things.
No, that's
The
true.
road is same.
Yeah.
It took me a while to come here, Google sister, I call it, the Google voice. It took me to the different corner, but then we retraced and came back here. Choice
Right.
is ours again.
Right. Yeah, I feel like myself, I'm always a spiritual person. Jastै हजुरले भने जस्तै you're doing good. You're teaching people to do right stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody's...
That's politics again. I'm doing that. So this is
Okay.
for the politicians also,
Okay.
Policies is of politics, right?
Right, it is, yeah.
So this country is going down the drain. No, it's not going down the drain. The people who are leading, they are going down the drain.
Right.
At one point or the other, the youth, the new identities, the new generation will kick them out.
Of
Trust
course,
me.
of course.
It's a question of time.
Everything
Be scared.
has its...
Brothers, what you guys are doing is not a right stuff. You are misleading people. Stop giving wrong bhasan. Stop giving wrong hopes and stop giving wrong wisdoms. Bring them to ground reality.
Everything has
reality.
its limits and it's about to reach. That's what you think?
Yeah.
Because new people like Balin, Kathmandu,
Yeah.
You know?
My reservation for Balan, my reservation for Gopi, Hamal for Harka Sampang. I think there's another lady mayor. I heard about her somewhere in Tara area. She's giving free education and doing a lot of things for the younger generation. Kudos, thumbs up to you. But again, for them also attitude.
Correct.
I tell them, stop being rude to everybody. Be kind. You
Right.
can be. I always tell people with uniform, you don't have to be loud.
Right.
I go and do a lot of facilitation for
Mhm.
I facilitate police also forces and all. I told them, look, you have a uniform. You don't have to be loud. Recently, I was in Dakshin Kali and then there was some Vada Daksha and police. They were as I was going up Mati to Dakshin Kali Mata. I saw this bunch of people there talking to a sage, sadhu.
Mm-hmm.
And he was sitting in his kutura like that. I didn't know what was going on. So when I came back, that kuturu was already down, dismantled.
Mm-hmm.
And this sadhu had already packed all his stuff. So one of the haldas said, Nagarai dhere yesto, 3 bhata anchu. Feri ayo bhane, भन्यो. And I said, halda sahab, तपाईलाई कसैले पनि भाटा हान्ने अधिकार दिएको छैन.
Right.
भने मैले. अनि वर्दी लगाउने मान्छेको बोली यस्तो हुनुहुन्न है. वर्दी लगाएको मान्छेको बोली त नम्र हुन्छ. जति मान्छे नम्र उति कडक हुन्छ.
Right.
There's a saying, an empty vessel makes too much noise,
That's true.
Yeah, I want to show my authority. You don't have to show your authority. Do your work properly. Do your work properly and that's done.
That's it. But do you see like...
And then this guy says, let me complain.
Okay,
This guy said, sorry, no. I said, don't. म पनि uniform लाउने मान्छे हो, वर्दी लाउने. I don't misbehave when I'm on my uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe at the time I might. I don't know, I'm human being. Human beings are born to err. We are born to make mistakes. But you have to realize your mistakes.
Right.
Like, I know.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where I always put everybody together. For all those complainers, see, this is part of me also. Start going out. That's leadership. You
Right.
don't have to go and give passion to become a leader. Start doing little things. In about, through your podcast, I would like to welcome everybody if you want to join me in. Very soon we're going to Janasneha.
Janasneha.
Janasneha group, मेरो भाइहरू कलेजको छ.
Oh, okay.
They are with me and with my Nyanopan.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go to Hill, helping a school which was taken away by the landslide.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's about 41 kilometers from here, south of Kathmandu,
Mm-hmm.
beyond Lily.
Okay.
So we are going there with a lot of clothes, warm clothes, stationery items, medicine, many things. I have a whole group of things. I have one Amos International group. This is a vehicle, rental vehicle guy.
Mm-hmm.
Kamal Rai has joined me. Naren Bhai he's a vice president for NRN Malaysia.
Okay.
We have another Bunny and her husband from Japan joining us also. So we are doing like this.
How can they contribute? Like, is there a GoFundMe?
They can always say, no, I don't believe in that. I always say, if they can always connect me. They can find me through the Facebook.
Okay.
If they want, they participate on their own.
It's
If they
kind-
send money and I just go and ask them to buy and then show them immediately, this is what. I don't like to hold on to the money.
Okay,
because
okay.
it's very dangerous. पैसाको मुख कालो हुन्छ के.
That's true. But how do you manage? Again, it's about the managing. You said people can get...
खाने
communicated-
मुखलाई जुङ्गाले छेक्दैन नि.
That's
गर्नु
true.
रहर छ त.
But you
So
might...
everything that I do in life, I do with pleasure.
Right.
I do with inner happiness.
That's really like impressive, and
Yeah.
I'm already like...
So you want
know-
to join? Samir?
Yeah, everybody, please join.
Nyanopan with me.
Right, yeah. He's doing a lot of good stuff, and actually I'm getting overwhelmed that...
This
he's
is
doing
politics,
all-
huh?
It is politics.
I'm going to save some students from coming there to the Kathmandu. म गाउँ बिनाको मान्छे. I always ask for गाउँ. So I would like to go to all the गाउँ and I'll say, तपाईँहरू हिँडे बस्नु, stay back. You don't have to come to the सहर. Make your गाउँ beautiful.
Right.
And the सहर is too polluted, too crowded. There are too many things happening here.
Exactly.
Develop your own area. Live in a fresh area with fresh greeneries and organic items
Right.
and pesticides free,
But if you ask anybody, सहरमा बसिरहेको मान्छेलाई, what is your dream? What do you wanted to do? उनीहरूले भन्छ कि एउटा सानो
अमेरिका
भए
जाने,
गाउँ।
अस्ट्रेलिया जाने भन्छ पहिला.
But okay, let's get there. America, Australia. Just say if I were to tell you what I wanted to do, where I wanted to stay, like I would live in Nepal, एउटा गाउँमा, a little.
Because you lived in America for a long time,
Right.
you see.
Right.
यहाँ देशबाट बाहिर जाने बित्तिकै देशको माया लाग्छ क्या
Of course. And
परदेशमा बस्ने मेरा दाजुभाइ दिदीबहिनीको आँखामा जेन्युन आँसु आउँछ
true.
they shed their tears that is genuine
Right.
for the cause of Nepal and cause of Nepalese people.
Exactly.
हामी यहाँ बस्नेले गर्छौँ we also shed genuine tears. There are quite a few of us. But जो भाषण धेरै दिन्छ नि it's a गोहीको आँसु हो कि alligators
And
tears.
I wanted to tell you something about myself.
Crocodile tear.
Right. I wanted to please tell you something about myself. कि जहिले पनि म नेपाल आउँछु. I come here pretty often. So जहिले पनि नेपाल आउँदाखेरि चाहिँ as soon as I touch the land, म ढोग्छु के.
ढोग्नु पर्यो नि
म ढोग्छु, but I don't see that
यो
like.
भूमिपुत्र हो नि त तपाईँ हामी सबै
Right.
नेपाली हरेक नागरिक भूमिपुत्र हो नि त भूमिपुत्र भूमिपुत्रीहरूले माटोलाई पनि स्मरण नगर्ने माटोलाई पनि नछुने माटोलाई पनि नढोग्ने हैन त्यो कसरी भूमिपुत्र मुखले मात्र त भन्दैन नि
हुँदैन, right. It's I feel
स्वामित्व चाहिन्छ के
Right.
त्यो स्वामित्वपन हो त्यो
त्यो एउटा love. You feel different. You wanted to smell this.
गुड पिपल ब्याड पिपलको कुरा गर्छन् देयर आर गुड पिपल एभ्रिवेयर देयर आर ब्याड पिपल एभ्रिवेयर
Right.
अहिले अमेरिकाको कुरा गरौँ व्हाट्स ह्यापनिङ लुक बट व्हाट दे आर डुइङ इज दे आर डुइङ फर देयर ओन कन्ट्री
Oh yeah.
सो व्हाई डु वान्ट टु गो अगेन्स्ट देम
Exactly. I'm with that actually.
I'm with that. You stay there legally. President Trump and the team is not going to do anything.
Mhm.
You be on a legal side.
Right.
If you're staying illegally, hey man, you got kicked out. You need to be kicked out. I'm sorry. I'm not going to shed my tears here, crying for all those living anywhere, any part of the world who have been living there illegally and they get kicked out and they say, oh, I got kicked out. I have nothing. What did you do so many years?
Right.
I also live there. I live there legally. My family members are there, staying legally. There's no issues whatsoever.
Exactly.
So just because you are living illegally, you can contest.
Right.
It's a land of the free.
And it's true that you're taking away a job of a lot of people.
No, that part I'm not touching.
You're not.
That I'm not touching that part because
Okay.
I live there. I know.
Right.
I worked my butt off also there.
Exactly.
But they gave me an opportunity to do that. You see. But what I'm saying is, whatever is happening.
Mm-hmm.
You have to start realizing that I need to be clean all the time.
Right.
If I'm clean, there's nothing. People ask me, the change of all these dynasties here and government. I said, it's not going to affect me. Because whoever is here, it's not going to affect me. Because I will remain within the periphery of my discipline.
Correct.
If I'm disciplined, nobody can. The biggest dictator or the lousiest or the most criminalized dictators also will not touch me because I will not tread onto their path.
Right.
हामी नेपालीले के छ अर्काको काममा बढी ध्यान दिन्छौँ के
Oh.
अर्काले बोलेको कुरामा ध्यान दिन्छौँ तपाईँ आफ्नो किन नदिने
Right.
अनि मस्ती गर्ने प्लेजर र ह्याप्पिनेसमा दे हेभ कम टोटली कन्फ्युज
Mm-hmm.
प्लेजर यु क्यान बाई
Right. Happiness you can't.
You can't. You want pleasure wearing nice Dolce & Gabbana or your Calvin Klein
Right.
or
Fancy Gucci and all that.
whatever
Right.
pleasure you buy.
Right.
You want to have nice European food, Chinese food, whatever. When you eat, that's a pleasure. It gives you happiness, sense of happiness.
Mm-hmm.
But feeling the real sense of happiness comes from inside your heart.
Right.
Are you
Right.
willing to experiment that? That's how you have to learn.
Exactly. Like, are you a reader? I'm sorry, I'm taking.
I used to read a lot, but I don't have time. I used to read a lot. There's one book I always recommend everybody, It's called The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho.
Okay.
I'll say that. It's about pursuing your dream.
Right.
We tend to look beyond our nose
Mm-hmm.
for opportunities when the opportunity is right in front of your nose, you see. And that changed my life when I read that.
I found a lot of The Secret in you. You know The Secret?
Are
Have you ever
you-
read that book?
Which
The Secret.
I think I've done that.
It's Rhonda Bryan.
I think so. I'm not sure, but it's been a
It's-
while there.
Right. It's all about the manifestation and,
Yeah.
have you ever manifested being who you are
I don't know. Maybe.
in your young age or anything?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did. But what did you manifest? Because you're an actor, you're a singer, you're a presenter,
But sometimes you want to do something beyond what you are, what you want to feel,
Right,
Manifestation is all about feeling different.
right. You're opposite meaning of people who say focus on one thing,
No, defocus.
defocus. That's what you say.
I'm a flyer. I teach everybody to focus, but I train them to defocus also, because my eye is not going to look only at one instrument. It has to defocus, and it has to be. It's just like American football. Many people still, those living in America, our Nepalese diaspora, they just watch football, but they don't know how that is played.
Correct.
It's a battle.
It is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There's a chief coach, that's a general. Right on top, he's looking at everything. He has a defense coach, he has an offense coach, he has a medical coach, he has everybody there, right? So if he watches, it's just like watching, we are the best players, footballers in the world. Better than Messi, better than Ronaldo, better than, you know why? Because we watch and we comment. Because we see all those deep holes and dark holes where he should have dribbled away from and shot the goal. We see. When you see from far and when you defocus, right?
Right.
But when you're on the field, everything becomes focus. You have to learn. So, in American football, the highest paid player is the quarterback. Am I right or wrong?
You are.
It's not the defense.
Yeah.
It's not the offense. It's the quarterback.
Right.
And quarterback is your size, our size.
Right.
When the defense is like 6'8", 6'7", 6'6",
Right.
big, huge guys, and sprinters. They are like about 6'4", 6'3", 6. They are huge guys.
Right.
But quarterbacks has to be small also. They
Right.
are small. You know why? Their peripheral view is so big. They can see beyond like
Correct.
this. We can see our both fingers moving
Right,
like that.
right.
They're like this, but they can see beyond.
Right.
So when they catch the ball, their vision is already here, and they just fake when it's going to go like this, but then it goes. Psst. That's why they're paid. And
Right.
they are the ones who get tackled the most.
Be
And they are the
versatile.
one who are defended the most.
Correct. So
By
be
the-
versatile.
Yeah. So that is what life is all about.
Correct.
So I'm a target also here. Media targets me also, but they love me also. But the offices that I work with, they target me. For a small reason also, they make a big issue out and they make a halla bulla. Oh,
Right.
Vijay Lama did that. That's a price you pay for being a public personality. You, Sameer, you have to be tenfold extra careful than any normal human being in choosing your words and your actions,
Correct.
because it will multiply by 1,000-fold.
Correct. Especially that's how I think that's how we keep ourselves awake every day.
So every night I go to sleep, I die.
Right.
When I wake up, I'm reborn.
Right.
Just like Mahatma Gandhi said.
Exactly. Yeah.
During nighttime when you sleep, it's only your subconscious, your brain works. Your body is dead.
Right.
You see?
Yeah.
Can you do that? Only a fool will say, I'll wake up alive tomorrow. But if you realize the philosophy of life, nobody will guarantee that. I'll go to sleep, but I'll wake up early in the morning alive. No, they will not say that. See, life. I don't believe in yesterday. Holding back to yesterday.
Right.
Finished.
Correct.
It will only give me pain. If I want to share anything about my yesterday, I want to talk only about my positive things and things that I've done good. Enjoy.
Exactly.
Share happiness with you. I don't want to share my sadness with you.
Right.
Why should I make... I'm already a sad soul, so why do you want to make you a sad soul also?
Exactly.
1 soul, 2 soul, sad. 3 souls, it's a habit. So tomorrow, I don't know. Today I believe in. I do the best today to get the best for tomorrow.
Right.
For yesterday, I have no hold.
So I wanted to ask you, we are pretty much at the very end. You have to catch a flight and
Yes.
everything. So I wanted to ask you one thing, making it a final. With your years of experience, what would you say the rule of thumb for life? What would you say, okay, this is life?
Life is about ownership. Own your life.
Own it.
Don't try to own somebody else's life. Don't try to own the life of the country, life of your company, life of your wife, or life of your partner, life anyway. Own your own life. And if you learn to own your own life, you learn to live well. I'm at a stage when one of my instructor bike taught me, he said, sir, he's retired, his name is Sudan Swester, and DGR instructor in Nepal Airlines, recently retired. He said, sir, you have done art of living. Yes, sir. Now you have to do art of dying. I said, wow, what is that? I said, we always see others die. We don't imagine ourselves dying, right? But he said, you start imagining yourself dying. You don't want to die in a deathbed giving problems to others. You want to die peacefully. You want to induct no suffering to anyone. You want to give happiness when you die also, right? So art of dying is very important. So tomorrow is tomorrow. So to want to make tomorrow, you make today. You have to have the good ownership about yourself. What you wear, what you do, what you feel, what you talk matters in life.
Right.
You have no control over anything except your own attitude.
Correct.
You correct your attitude. I tell this to all my leaders also. Stop barking.
Mm-hmm.
Stop complaining. There's so many good things you have in life that you can talk about. Just like eating. If you get fat, no, you don't blame yourself for eating away your good health.
Right.
In Nepali, I say, jibrolai tito, sharirlai mitho. All the medicines are tito, no?
Exactly, yeah.
And jibrolai mitho, sharirlai tito.
You should not eat for your tongue.
Yeah, jibrolai mitho, sharirlai
tito. Right.
So with that, मेरो अलिअलि तितो यो शब्दले यदि तपाईँको जीवनमा मिठोपन ल्यायो भने just remember me. This is not directed to anybody in person, but in general, as a Nepali, I've lived abroad for a very long time. America अथवा विदेशमा कहीँ पनि गएर बस्नु बाध्यताले गएको सबै. Out of need.
Mm-hmm.
If we had enough in our country, if we this more a developed country with all the facilities here, कोही पनि जान्दैन थियो होला.
Yeah, you'll
Opportunity. So my request to all of you is, you've learned everything there. You have learned their way. You have learned the best of the best. Come back and make this country now. We need you. I'm 61 now, If I have that enthusiasm on my goals in my life to do something in life, you can do it. There's a saying, you can do what I can do.
Right. I just wanted to catch you there. It's not a compliment. I wanted to be realistic that you don't look anywhere near 60 though.
I am 161. Born 1964, so it's long.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a long way. I can still do push-ups 100 times. I can still run 10 kilometers.
But
I'm disciplined.
Awesome.
I wake up early in the morning. I go to sleep on time.
Wow.
I try to... It's just like, when you have time, people, okay, let's put this on a time. We'll close it up, okay?
Mm-hmm.
People always say, I don't have time. If you are sent to a party, these people, those who complain, they can spend their 10 hours.
Right.
And they will still feel, there was not enough time for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We give them some proactive, productive work, just like going into your textbook.
Mm-hmm.
Within no time, you'll feel sleepy.
Right.
Okay, that is where things are wrong. So my request to you, Sameer, and all this team here, I'm the cameraman, whatever you are doing in life, enjoy doing it.
Mm-hmm.
If you enjoy doing what you're doing, you're never working in your life. You're never working.
Right.
All these years, I'm nearing 30,000. My logged hours is about 23,000, nearly 24,000 hours. I have not logged many hours also,
Right.
30,000 hours of flying, nearly 40 movies, I've done nearly 100 songs. I'm modeling many dozens of, I've done many dozens of modeling and songs also, and done, advertisements.
Mm-hmm.
I've written so many stuffs. I've written so many songs also, With all these things, you know what I say? It's one life to live, I want to live it off.
That's it. Yeah.
Live off your life.
Right.
You don't want to live somebody else's life. Why do you want to talk about somebody else and live their life? तपाईँको आफ्नो लाइफ छैन?
Exactly, yeah.
छ नि?
छ.
तपाईँको जिन्दगी जिउनुस् न.
Right. दाइले भन्नुभएको एउटा कुरा, I just wanted to repeat it again. Like if you do something that you enjoy, you don't even feel bored, or you will be doing it over and over.
Recently I met Narayan Baral bhai.
Uh-huh.
He came from New York. Amazing person. This gentleman is doing so well in the States. And through him, I got to meet Pradeep and Utsa bhai. We had a nice talk about safety of aviation on podcast, okay? And I met, through them, one of these organizations named Subikya. I don't know the full names, okay?
Right.
When I talked to them, I felt so good and fresh. You know why? हाम्रो नेपाली दाजुभाइ दिदी पनि विदेशमा खालि लेबर जब मात्रै गरेका छन्. They have done fantastically well in every different sector. तर हाम्रो नेपालमा बस्नेको सोच चाहिँ कस्ता छ, when they say they have gone abroad, कि रेस्टुरेन्टमा भाँडा माझेको छ, कि वेटर काम गरेको छ, कि millions of no Nepalese are doing well throughout the world. Let's praise them. Let's understand their hard work, their dedication. And those things हामीले ल्याउनु पर्यो कि यहाँ.
Correct. Yeah.
You know? So with that note, and I'd like to thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And I wish I could talk to you. I can talk hours and hours.
Oh my God.
Recently, I just sat down with Sampada Limbu for a podcast. We didn't even know it was 3 hours.
Right.
We did 3 hours of podcast. I hope people will listen to that.
Your aura, honestly, I'm like, your aura is catching me in there, holding me tied up.
आफूले गरेको कामको बोल्नुपर्छ नि. We completed in Mustang and Eklo. You can show my posters also. I'll send it to you also. Eklo is going to be on most probably July tirola. Okay. First sci-fi movie in for Nepalese thing. But you'll see a lot of English on more like a Hollywood stuff, you know.
Nice.
It's releasing. I've got so many movies coming up.
I'm excited.
So keep your spirits high.
Sure.
Don't let anybody trample on your spirit.
Right.
The biggest thing is stop trampling your own spirit by saying, oh, I can't do it. Nothing is impossible. Sameer.
Right.
Even the word itself, you break it, it becomes I am possible. So guys, Jai Chandrasuri, I am possible.
I am possible. Yes. Thank you very much, Dai, for your precious time. I really loved it. I wish I could talk to you like thousands of hours, I would say, but you know, you.
Oh yeah, and I always say if I ever come to America, you're most welcome to organize programs where I normally give keynote speak. I'm a keynote speaker, but I would like to spend time with the youth of the younger generation of Nepal, Nepalese diaspora in America. Talk to them, give them the highlights of life, share the hardships of life also. You know,
we can do
and tell them right on the spot. Use me when I come to America. Don't misuse me.
We're gonna learn from you. I wouldn't say huge, but we're gonna learn a lot from you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll definitely welcome you in my own studio in America. We have a big studio in there.
We need to do something.
Sure.
I'm planning to make a world trip. I have offers from all around the world, but since I'm busy, once I go, it's going to be a huge tour. When I go to America, also it's going to be different states. When I go to Australia, there's going to be different states there too. Europe, I'm going to do this. Just share my thoughts and feelings about what a Nepali is all about.
True.
Ami bir ko santan, iman ko khani.
Correct.
I want to carry on with that.
Right. Let's take that legacy forward.
Yes. Just forgot something to add on to it. You know, when you give, you gain. Life is not about receiving. Life is about giving.
Right.
Mother gives birth. We come to this earth. Father gives us, we become what we are. Okay?
Right.
It's our turn to give also. So with that note, you know, Nyanupan, we've done a lot of good jobs. It's been on for the last 25 years.
Right.
And I've got a lot of support from throughout the world also. But I would say a very different part of Nyanupan is it's not an organization, it's a thought.
Right.
Nyanupan.
Yeah.
People will live good when they have Nyanupan.
Correct.
If you have empty stomach, there's no Nyanupan. Food gives you Nyanupan. Feed them. If you are bare body, don't have clothes to cover, you feel cold. You cover the body, it's Nyanupan.
Right.
And your body is covered, your stomach is full, then your mind creates a Nyanupan.
Right.
So you want to have Nyanupan for others also.
Yeah.
During COVID second wave, our team, me and my team, we fed 10,000 families.
10,000 families.
That is multiplied by another 5. In one family, it's not only one person, okay?
Right, yeah, of course.
Okay, even if it's a husband and wife, it's 20,000.
Yeah.
You make another 3 children, it's 50,000. You have 4 children, average Nepalese is 4 children, right? Or maybe with maids and all, yeah?
Right.
Around, helping hands. It's about 60,000 people we fed. And my account was totally depleted. And I said, okay. Money is not permanent. It can come and go. Okay?
Right.
But you cannot see somebody die. I believe in saving one life to save this universe. I don't believe in destroying one life and saying I'm saving this life, this universe. I want to save one life to save this universe.
Right.
So that's what we have done. And
Wow.
I want everybody to do that. When you're in America, at least save 1 month. For 1 month, if you're there, if you can save 2 Starbucks coffee
Mm-hmm.
amount of money per month, that's good.
Right.
Or you can't do that, just save one.
Right.
One Starbucks is how many? $4?
$5. Something, yeah.
Okay, that's nearly about 700. With that, I can feed at least 3 children one day.
Right.
Even dal, bhat, masu. tarkari.
When you say that, okay, I'm
And
promising.
save from your cigarette also. Save at least
Right.
one.
Cigarette is really expensive in America.
Yes, at least save one.
Yeah.
One stick.
Right.
Give us the money for that one stick.
Right.
I'll feed. Here.
Well, I promise in my next birthday I'm gonna do something in
Come join
because
us.
Azulama Bhani, I wanted to share my stuff
Yeah.
that you know how people celebrate their birthday, do party, all
Yeah,
that.
do it.
I don't do that.
Right.
म के गर्छु भने
Give it.
you know exactly I give. January 9th is my birthday.
You want to share your IU with them.
Right.
So that.
January 9th is my birthday दाइ हैन अनि वहाँनिर होमलेस पिपलहरु हुँदैन हिउँ हुन्छ हैन
Hey, गइसकेको छ.
Yeah, मेरो recently गयो. But what I do is I send money to Nepal, hungry, poor people, and
We'll be in touch. Whatever you
Oh,
want
yeah.
to do, do it.
yeah, sure.
You don't have to do a big thing in life
Mm-hmm.
to change the society. Small things matter.
Right,
All good things come in small packages.
right. Your little contribution could do a great, big,
नेपालीमा
big
भने थोपा थोपा पानीले समुद्र बन्छ.
stuff. Right. Thank you very much, Dai. I
Thank you.
really appreciate it, and I hope you're gonna have a great flight as you
Yes.
will. I know.
I enjoy that. Thanks.
Thank you, Dai.